Hey Silem stars, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time on the channel, you haven't seen my face before, please subscribe down below. It's free and it helps the channel grow. For those of you that are already Silem stars, you already subscribed to the channel, I love you so much. Thank you for sticking with me all these years. So in today's video, we're going to learn how to make an A-line dress with ruffles. So it's basically a ruffle A-line dress. So without further ado, let's learn how to make this lovely ruffle A-line dress.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there.
So I'm starting off with my fabric folded. I'm using 3 yards of ankara fabric for this. From at the top of the fabric there, I just marked the baseline, and then now I'm just marking the bust point, which is 11 inches, under bust 15 inches, and I'm also marking the length of the dress, and the length of the dress is 41 inches. I also marked the armhole line, which is 8 inches as well. Now at the baseline, I divided the shoulder measurement, which is 15 by 2. That gave me 7.5 inches. I marked that, and then I added just 1 inch allowance to that. Now I'm dividing the bust circumference by 4, placing that on the armhole line, marking that point, and then I added 1.5 inches allowance to that. Now I'm also going ahead to mark my hip line. From the baseline, it's 23 inches. Now I'm just dividing the hip measurements by 4, marking that on the hip line, and I added 1.5 inches allowance to that as well. Now at the bottom part, I marked the same hip measurement, but then I added 5 inches allowance to that. So that way it's open and it's free at the bottom, and it will have that A-line shape. Now I'm just drawing a diagonal line to connect the bust to the hip and the hip to the hem of the dress. And now I'm just going to use my pattern master to just draw a curved line to create the armhole. Now I'm going to just cut along, those lines I marked. Now I folded my fabric again so I can cut the front piece. Now the first one we cut was the back piece. Now we're going to go ahead and cut the front piece. Now the allowance at the fold for the front piece is 1.5 inches, because the zipper is going to be on the front piece and not on the back piece. So if you want your zipper to be at the back, simply put your zipper allowance on the back piece. Okay, so after getting my zipper allowance, I just went ahead to cut the same outline for the front as well. Now for the neckline, I'm using 3.5 inches for the width, and then for the depth I'm using 2 inches for the back. Okay, so this is for the back now, 2 inches for the back, but for the front I'm using 3.5 inches. And I'm just drawing a curve to connect the width to the depth to create the neckline, and I'm just cutting along that curved line for the neckline. And I'm also slanting my shoulder slightly, and I'm cutting open the fold where the zipper allowance is, okay, just so I can separate the two pieces. Now for the ruffles, I'm using a black plain fabric. This is a crepe fabric, and then I marked 5 inches width, and then the length of this is 54 inches. Now I'm going to cut 4 of these pieces. Each of them are 54 inches long by 5 inches wide. Okay, so 4 of them, and then I'm going to join 2 together and the other 2 together at the ends. Okay, so I'm going to take 2 now, as you can see, and then I'm going to join 2 of them together at the ends. And then I'm also going to do the same thing for the other 2 pieces as well. And then I'm going to also sew a loose stitch as well for the gathers. Now before we do that, let's cut our sleeve. So I'm just folding my fabric twice so I can cut my 2 sleeves together. Now I went ahead to mark the her round sleeve measurement at the bottom of the sleeve there. I marked the length I wanted, and then I created the curve for the sleeve. Okay, the sleeve length is about 9 inches, and I'm also cutting along that fold to separate the 2 sleeves. So these are my 2 sleeves cut. These are short sleeves. Now, these are my two front pieces. I'm just going to go ahead and join them together along that zipper allowance line, okay? So this is temporal. I'm still going to loosen it later and then insert my zipper, but I just do this to, hold the pieces together, while I move on to the next step. Okay, so once we've opened this up, this is what we have. Now I'm going to go ahead and join the back piece to the front piece along the shoulders with half of an inch seam allowance. Now, like I explained, I'm just joining the two pieces of fabric I cut out for the ruffles. I'm joining them I'm joining them by the ends, okay? And then I'm just going to go ahead and just sew loose stitches. So just set your set your machine to sew at the loosest stitch possible, okay? So that you can create your gathers. Now I'm just going to go ahead and just gather that piece of fabric all the way. And once we're done, we're going to take this back to our table. Now we're going to, from that zipper seam there where I sewed along the zipper allowance, I'm just marking 1 inch on both sides because that's where I'm going to attach my ruffles. So the ruffles are going to be 1 inch away from the zipper. So I just went ahead to just draw that line. And now the ruffles I created, I'm just going to go ahead and just place them this way. So the one by the left, I'm going to place it like this and then go ahead and sew it so that this stitch where or the seam I sewed will not be visible. By the time I turn it to the other side, you're going to see that the seam is not visible in front. So that's what I'm doing right now. Now make sure that you're sewing this without your back piece under, okay? Hope that makes sense. So once you're done sewing it, go ahead and sew it on top again, okay? So you want to sew on top so that the allowance sits in place and the ruffles are not standing, they're actually flat and relaxed. And once we're done with that, we can now go ahead and join the sides of our front piece and our back piece. I'm joining them with 1.5 inches seam allowance. I did that for both sides. And now this is what they look like. Okay, now it's time for us to trim our armhole. I started by just marking the shoulder measurements on both sides, and then I'm just from the shoulder there I just marked 8 inches downwards on both sides, and then I created a curve, okay? And I'm just cutting along that curve, and then make sure that for the front part of the armhole you go ahead and just trim it just a bit again with about 1/4 inch because it gives a better fitting, okay? So once you've cut the armhole for both front and back, go ahead and just cut a bit of the front as well. Now can you see the long zip I'm using is about 40 inches? That's what I'm using for this dress. Now for the sleeve, I'm just going to just hem the bottom part of the sleeve. I just folded it twice neatly and then I'm just sewing it down. And I'm just folding it equally so I can go ahead and mark what I need to mark. Now once I trimmed the armhole of the dress, I went ahead to measure it and what I got was 10 inches, and that's the same 10 inches I'm marking here on the armhole part of the sleeve. Now for the bottom part of the sleeve, I just divided her round sleeve by 2. Her round sleeve is 15 inches divided by 2, that gave me 7.5 inches. So I just added ½ inch to that to make it 8 inches, and then that's what I just marked that line, and then now I'm just sewing along that line. I did that for both sleeves. And when we turn this to the right side, this is what our sleeve looks like. And now I'm just going to go ahead and attach the sleeve to the dress, okay? And this is what the sleeve looks like once it has been attached. And this is what the finished look is. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a thumbs up and please share this video with your friends. Bye guys.